All right, I'm back. Fucking A. Almost died. God. Also, the watch be recording the run too, and I just don't know when it started. Maybe it started as soon as I started walking, because my app says I did a mile, but as I was running, I was like, I feel like longer. But it say once I got on the trail, I did a mile. And I'm just like, either I'm really out of shape, because it was like 17 minutes. And anybody that's a runner, like, knows that this shit is awful. It's awful. So, fuck, man. God. Shit. Fuck. Like, I had to stop, like, walk. Then there was somebody that was like recording content. And I'm just the type of person, I know I be recording content, but look how close I am, you know? But they was doing like a wide shot. So I was like, I'll just run around. But running around, man, I had to go upstairs and like, goddamn. After that, I was like, bruh, I'm done. I can't wait to walk. Like, but also I was like, I gotta push myself, because like, yo, like, bro, I feel like I'm reincarnated. Like, it's weird. I've talked about this before, the concept of like, every day is a resurrection. Because every time you go to sleep, you don't know. So, just say that to say, I really take it serious, like, trying to push myself and like get stronger, regardless of like the pain or whatever. I try to clear my mind of all the distractions and just focus on, you know, people that inspire me. Which, shout out to this fucking trail. Now, I be fucking locked in when I'm on my run, but I can see in my peripheral. You know what I'm saying? How do I say this? Like, all types of demographics of adult people with different outfits, different shapes, different sizes, but like exercising. And it's something about that, like, I've thought about this like a lot of times before, like when you study biology, you study how things like operate on a microscopic level, right? But the crazy thing is, I don't know, my brain, the way I think about things, there's so many parallels with something like micro and something macro, right? So, for example, like when you look at a computer chip or something, it's really small. But how come it looks exactly like, you know, civil planning, like city development and shit? Like, you can line up a city with like a microchip and they look similar. That's all I'm saying. So I say that as a pretense of like, I think staying in my room, being stagnant, keeps you stagnant, because most people are at home. Even if they are active, when they're at home, they're not, right? Unless they're going to the gym and stuff, but you know what I mean. But I feel like since energy is very much, you know, kinetic, like just being in proximity of other people who are moving and running, it make you run longer. You know what I'm saying? Versus being on a treadmill or something, you're by yourself. I really do. I mean, I don't know. Like, I could do the research on it. I don't know exactly like how it works, but I think, you know, like the blood vessels in your body, shit goes like one way. There's not like one blood cell going another way and then the other ones are going a different way. I mean, I don't know actually, because I'm not a doctor. But theoretically, I'm just saying, when I think about people like that, like what's happening on the inside could be happening on the outside. Damn, this shit do sound like, what the fuck is she talking about? But it makes so much sense. I think I'm just exhausted, so it sounds, stupid. But if I like sat down and actually like organized my thoughts a little bit better, it would make more sense. So anyway, I'm proud of myself for like getting outside and not being so afraid of like people and I don't know, like weird things that maybe I am a little bit paranoid, but don't nobody want to be set up. Don't nobody want like wild allegations toward, themselves. So I don't know. But perhaps maybe I'm overthinking shit because it feels good to walk my dog and give him exercise, and it also feels good to give myself exercise. Even though like the old me will be running the whole way. But how I feel now is like, nah, this walk to the trail is gonna be the cool down, warm up. And then when I get there, I'll be ready to go. It makes me feel old. It makes me feel old. Like, as fuck. Ugh. But, man, saw a lot of, like, just fit people. And I don't mean it in a lustful way. I mean it like, I'm not really a bodybuilder, but, like, I think I have the same, like, part of my brain that admires the fruits of someone's labor when you can tell they got their physique by, like, working out. Like, no shortcuts, like, no, and I'm not a dog or nobody, Jesus Christ. Like, I just got through working out. Ain't nobody negative. Like, my endorphins and my organic, happy chemistry is happening. So, like, serotonin and all that shit, I'm in the sunshine. I'm not talking shit about nobody. Please do not dilute what I'm saying. I'm just saying everybody doesn't have to like all the same things. And while I can respect somebody's decision to choose an alternative, I just kind of have a preference of like, I just like seeing really fit people. And like, it's in an inspirational way, not in a lustful way, not in a envious way, but in a motivational, like David Goggins. Like, duct tape your legs, whatever you gotta do, get out there, get your shit together. So that's what I mean. You'll see, and like I said, all different people, not just like super swole, but like you see other people just outside exercising. We living in a world now where, like, even though I sincerely mean that in the most positive way, no matter how I say it, there'll be somebody to critique it and try and make it negative. But in no way am I body shaming anybody. That's what I'm getting to. I just love it. I love getting up early. I love working out. It reminds me of the military. Like, I used to hate it then, but now it's like, I get it. I get how motherfuckers can wake up and be like, let's go. Like, I get it. So, yeah, man. I don't know. I'm glad I'm just conquering my fears, staying true to myself. And obviously, I mean, it goes without saying, I have no pockets, I have no whatever, so I'll do everything I fucking can to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, prove that I don't have no contraband, I don't have no damn, I don't know what else it could be, but I just kind of feel like I've done everything I need to do, everything I can do to just enjoy my life today without thinking about somebody else or whatever the fuck. So, it feels good. Oh my. See, and that's why I be saying, that's why the fuck I be saying, like, anybody would be like, bro, is it, after you notice a pattern, I don't know if you saw that, but it was like questionable. It looked questionable. After you notice a pattern and shit, it just suggests that somebody is trying to besmirch your fucking name. Now, that could be like everybody that walked past, like, you know, whatever. And obviously, there's people that choose to party on this block. I wish I would have known that before I really picked this place, but I just like, anybody would be like, bro, like, how the fuck, like, whole lot of stuff, if you run this back, a whole lot of stuff is like, you could just perceive the shit to be like, bro, that's why I be like, bro, no matter what happens, I'm like, I don't know. I just need to focus on what I need to focus on. Not no bullshit. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Man, why that one ain't working? Just crazy. That's why I'd be like, what do you do with this? Like, say I don't notice something. How does it work? Like, if all the things I have noticed, like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to go to the gym too, but like, I think I'm gonna take the omen of like, you know, whatever, just work out inside. Which goes to my point of like, why I be inside, you know, because it's just too much stuff and I'm just too close to having my life together and I got too much to lose to be wrapped up in somebody else's tomfoolery. That's just how I feel. So, like, you know what I'm saying? No, like, what the fuck? You know? Oh, shit. Just be irritated. Hey, Thug. Locked. What's up, Thug? I knew you was gonna do that. I don't know why, but that's not the worst of whatever, but whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to think too much about that shit and just like mind my business. Cause at the end of the day, it could be an illusion. It could be somebody just trying to. I never forgot this dude I talked to like a long time ago, and he asked me. He was like, "Are you on a TV show?" And I said, "No. The fuck are you talking about?" And since then, it's been like mixed signals. So I'm kind of also under the interpretation of like, somebody could be making shit seem some type of way just to like get off their fucking narrative of like whatever. I don't know. Ain't no telling because don't nobody really want to be straight with me for whatever reason. So That's not the word, nothing? Okay, how do I stop it? Shut it off. Okay, and there we go. Did I do it? Yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. But like, see, when I be on my run, I don't never get a ring notification or nothing. And I know Oscar be in here doing stuff. So it's just like shit like that where I be like, you know, whatever. I don't know what kind of tomfoolery this is, but I'm just not gonna like depreciate like my life. That's all I'm saying. Ain't gonna be none of that. Fix your foot, bud. I think he's upset because I left. But anyway, I'm gonna work out. I'm grateful. I'm grateful when I stay focused, but yeah, that kind of threw me off where it's like, bro, what the fuck is this? And the person that was like backing up with the tinted windows. And then there's another car facing a different way. And it's just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? What, bud? And then I don't get no notifications when I'm out jogging, like none from my camera. But then as soon as I walk in, I get a notification. So it's just like a lot of this stuff that I used to be kind of passive and not talk about, where it's just like I might as well talk about it. My dog tripping over shit, but I got no notification. So God only knows what happens when I'm not here. I'll be feeling so good. And then I return and then it's just like, oh yeah, there's questionable shit happening all the time. And like, I'm not going for no bullshit. So yeah.